Guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Birushana. It has been a couple days since I played, but, you know, typical, standard, don't get much done over the weekends. Anyway, we're back! Continuing our Not Brother Brothers route! So, anyway, the battle at Fuji River occurred just 2 months after Lord Yoritomo had raised his army. The defeat of the Heike army at Fuji River sent a major tremor throughout the world. Kiyomori was furious that his army had suffered such a humiliating defeat, and he created another army to strike at Yoritomo. But then... Kiyono Rokuhara. How ominous. How terribly ominous. We've lived too long in peace. Surely this spells the end of our prosperity. Don't say that. We'll find a way somehow. We have to. I wish it would just say Heike Nobleman 1 and Heike Nobleman 2, but I guess, like... So you just weren't... It sounds like I'm having a conversation with myself, because I give him the same damn voice, but at least I would have given him slightly different... Nah, whatever, doesn't matter. Do you even believe that? Oh, why did this have to happen now, of all times? Why did Lord Kiyomori have to die now? Oh, well, he's dead now. I was like, isn't he dying soon? Okay. It would be now. The sudden and unexpected death of the leader of the Heike family, Lord Kiyomori, threw the family into a state of chaos. I heard it was a fever. Strangest thing, though, nobody else in the palace seems to have fallen ill. Ooh. Or do you think there's, like, some kind of weird secret behind that? That we're gonna find out in Tomomori's route? You know what I mean? Huh. There are whispers in the town that it was a punishment sent down from the Buddha. But what will become of the Heike now that Lord Kiyomori is gone? Can anyone truly take his place? I'm a little wound up today. Oh, whatever. We're having fun here. Brother, why did you have to leave us at a time like this? You bitterly regretted saving Lord Yoritomo's life to the very end. I promise to avenge your death with his blood. It's gonna be yours, but whatevs. Probably gonna jump in that river and drown yourself. Every other one. Shit! That Spacey! I'll make him pay for the humiliation he put on me in the last battle. Oh, sweetie! I didn't mean to! Oh, what's the matter, Shigehira? You seem to be in a bit of a daze. A funny thing, brother. I think you may have been right. About what exactly? Spacey, when we fought at the Fuji River, he used the same power as us. At the time, I was completely caught off guard. It seems, however, that he can't control his powers yet. He was just rampaging left and right, killing anything in his way. Oh, is that so? That must have been a beautiful sight to see. But why would he have the same power as us? I'm not sure, but I think Spacey is related to us, and I'm totally down with it. Tomomori's really kind of fucked up. The closer we get to his route, the more fucked up he gets. But, like, you know, just why they make him pretty? I don't know. Why they make him voiced by Jun Fukuyama if they didn't want me to fall in love with the man? I'm just saying, like, in all reality, Tomomori is, like, a raging dumpster fire, and, like, of just red flag, just raging dumpster fire, red pirate flag ship fleet out there, I don't even know. He's like freaking Trash Island, okay? Like, all the red flags, all the dumpster fire, everything all in one, but, like, it's just amazing, and I don't even care. Like, okay, he's not the worst. We've been through, like, love interests that are worse, but, like, he's pretty fucking bad. Like, but yet, for some reason, like, look, again, you made me fall in, like, you drew him so pretty that I'm like, yeah, no, him, I like him, he's pretty, that's my eyeball crush right there, right, that one, right? And then, obviously, and then voiced by Jun Fukuyama, and I'm like, well, I mean, he can do whatever the fuck he wants. I don't know. Like, why would you do this? They knew what they were doing. They're like, let's make him gorgeous, and that's like, I mean, voice acting is basically subjective, obviously. Everybody has different voice actors that are their favorites. You know. I'm surprised they didn't try to get Junichi Suabe to voice him because he is always voted as like the sexiest fucking voice by like people in Japan and people in America. Like everybody is like, no, that man's got a sexy voice. So like, I'm surprised they didn't try to get him, but I'm glad that they got my boy Jun because I love him to death. We know this. Do I need to explain it any harder? So I am here for this anyway. But it's just, he's over there, he's like, must be related to us. Doesn't deter him at all. Not at all. He's already made his choice. I feel like when we start falling in love with our brother, we're going to be like, wait, am I falling in love? But he's my brother. And we're going to question it a little bit. Until he's like, oh, right, we're not actually related. And then it's going to be like, oh, but, we're still going to question it. It's not going to be like, oh, okay. It's going to be like, but I thought you were. I mean, I'll get over it, but like, we're going to have a hesitance, right? There's going to be some hesitation there. There's no hesitation in this man when it's like, she might be your sister. He's like, all right, anyway. So, like, are we going to do this? There's a problem here. But I just can't figure out what it is, so we're just going to keep going. Obviously, I know what the problem is. Shh, it's fine. Either way, it's going to be fun to catch him and figure it out. Yeah, this man is so bored with life that this is you know what? That's okay. It's fine. Say, there's an idea. And then we'll have to do just that next time we meet. Next time I see him, we'll beat him, bring him back here, and we can play with him together. This just sounds really perverted and dirty. That's not what they mean at all, but it's like, it sounds... I mean, we saw some shit in bad endings, and we saw some shit. But I'm just saying, this also just is phrased wildly inappropriately, Shigehira. Wildly inappropriate. If you don't mind, I'd like to take a run at him next time. Sounds good, but I'm coming with you. I'm so looking forward to fighting with you, brother. I hope the next battle comes soon. There's a whole sort of wrong going on here. I love it, though. If Heike are bad, why make them all hot? And, like, Noritsune is, like, perfect. Like, okay, seriously. He's drawn well. Like, okay, I have no problem with that, but still a little too lolly for me. You know what I mean? Too innocent looking, two giant eyes. Like, okay, you're sweet and adorable, but you're too young for me. You know what I mean? So, like, I know that he's not a lolly boy, but he's pushing that border. They drew him slightly. It's like, you got a little too much of it in you, okay? All right? You know, like if you're lactose intolerant, a little bit of milk is still a little bit too much milk. You know what I'm saying? So he's just got a little bit too much milk, okay? I'm not lactose intolerant, but it's the best analogy I could come up with. So, but after his route, you're like, you know what? Pass. 100%. It doesn't, like, perfect character. If only you also looked like Tomomori and were voiced by Jun Fukuyama. However, that would just not be the same. Could you imagine Tomomori being, like, the Noritsune character? There's just no fucking... It's feasibly impossible for you to think that. Your brain's gonna break. Stop doing it. You know what I mean? You're like, wait, what? That's not... Anyway. We stayed in Kamakura for some time after that. During that time, my brother consolidated the Kanto region and built up a solid foundation for himself. And because of this, people from all over the country began to hear rumors of our strength and came to Kamakura. Yeah! Yeah! Yay, fighting. Ah, we're fighting our himbo. Not bad, my lord. You can't beat brute force. Ah! A dodge? Now it's my turn. Damn, you're quick. And I'm just getting started. Ah! Ah, shit. You're open. We just kick him. And that's round. A winner, Lord Spacey. Well done. That's 3 in a row. You want me to kick your ass next, Takatsuna? Can't do it. He's like a little cinnamon roll. He's like a little cinnamon spice cookie, okay? He's a little red ginger snap. He's a little ginger snap, okay? He's a little ginger snap, because he's a little snappy and perky, and she's different than a cinnamon roll, okay? You know what a cinnamon roll is, but he's like a little ginger snap. He's got a little more spunk. Lost again? Don't feel bad. You almost had me there. He sounds a little bit too much like Noritsune. They probably have the same damn voice. You know, to me it sounds slightly different, but to you it probably all just sounds the same. That's the worst. Like, I hear the voice that I'm doing and what it sounds like to me, and then I hear it and I'm like, that's not what I did, though. I hate that the voice you hear is not the one everybody else hears. So annoying. Anyway. When? You barely broke a sweat. That's not true at all. It's hard for me to move around in this sand, and your strength almost overpowered me. Oh, poor Tadanobu, he feels bad about himself. He's gonna feel worse when it's... I don't know if it's gonna be worse or better when you're like, I'm a girl, and he's gonna be like... Is he gonna be like, oh, a girl beat me, or like, cool. Like, you know? I hope they don't have that weird toxic masculinity where they just... I don't think any of them do. You know what I mean? Where they're gonna be like, what, a girl beat me? Oh, I have to question my whole life. He's gonna be like, damn, what? Although, then again, at the time period, they were probably like, girls are frail and delicate. Don't hurt them. Don't look at them too hard. They might break. So, you know, having your ass kicked by a girl would probably be a little weird for him. And it's not because, like, toxic masculinity. It's just like, he'd be like, wait, what? Huh? But girls don't use swords. Girls can use swords. What? Whoa. No way. You know, it'd be like a novel idea, I guess. Yeah, fighting on the beach is tough since you have to kick up your legs higher, but it sure is a great workout. We always train on the beach in Izu. I see. And that would explain why Izu's soldiers are so solid. So that must be where my brother gets his strength from. Yeah, it's also not because he's a man who's like fucking 30. I turn my volume down just a tid. I guess we better get used to it too. My brother and I don't have a lot of experience with sand, let alone the ocean. Me too. I'd never seen the ocean before I left Kyoto. Really? What do you think? Of the ocean, I mean. It's great. The ocean, the beach. I love exploring new places and seeing new things. Indeed. Hey, take a look at this. What a beautiful shell. Aw, Tadanobu's fighting seashells on the beach. Why is that so adorable? Anybody else, you're like, that's cute. You're like, look at your couple of point on a seashell. I'm gonna make a fucking sandcastle next. Wow. Oh, here's another one. Look over there. Those shells are huge. I love this. Oh, those are beautiful. But I'm gonna find an even bigger, more beautiful one. Goodness, you're all children. Enjoy yourself, Suganobu, Jesus. Shells like this are often used to decorate rodden jewelry boxes. Rodden jewelry boxes. Decoration technique mainly used for traditional crafts such as lacquerware and obi. Creates a reflective pearl-like surface and color. Sounds. They're often used to decorate lacquerware too. You can also use it as a necklace with a string. You can wear it yourself or give it to someone as a good luck charm. Oh my god, we're gonna give it to our brother, aren't we? We're gonna give him, like, puka shell necklace. Oh, dear God. Good luck charm, huh? Wow, that's fancy. Okay, you two. Enough chit-chat. Let's continue with our training. Or would you prefer to do some studying instead? We are picking up seashells! Train. Definitely train. Yeah, I vote train, too. Alright, then. Let's get back to it. Come to think of it, I wonder if my brother has been keeping up with his training since we arrived in Kamakura. After the battle at Fuji River, I stayed with my brother to recuperate, but since then we hardly saw each other anymore. Oh, no wonder. He must be so busy. Besides, Shungen and Benkei didn't like it when I talked about him. Which is odd. They didn't seem to like the idea of me seeing my brother. Huh. I kind of get... Oh, that's just... I find that interesting. Oh, I know. Okay, never mind. I was like, why? Right. It took a minute for my brain to, like, backtrack to where we were. Right. Because he was like, no, let him kill everyone. And these two were like, we don't like that. Yeah, okay, I forgot about that one. Right. There you are. Shungen, Benkei.
Shungan, I thought you were studying today. And Benkei, weren't you going to go listen to a sermon?
There are some wonderful temples here in Kamakura. It's a great place to study and read the sutras.
Indeed, with so many people coming to visit from all over the land, there are so many opportunities to learn new things. I found the Hojo family's military tactics to be particularly interesting.
I'm glad to see that you've all settled into life at Kamakura. Yeah, I guess I need to up my game.
No, you still need to take it easy.
He's right, my lord. I'm fine. How many times do I have to tell you? The injuries from that day weren't serious at all. Aren't you two being just a little overprotective? Now we have two. We had Shungan and now we got Benkei. Jesus Christ. I know they're worried about what happened at Fuji River, but this is like the last route where we'll be like happy with our friends and shit, and then we're gonna get kidnapped by fucking Tomomori. And I mean, I'm gonna be happy about it, but it's gonna be sad because we're gonna miss our rest of our man harem. I mean, we get our brother harem, so we get like Shigehira and then like their cousin with Noritsune, but still, it's not the same. We've got a good man harem going on here. Listen, Tomomori, I'm glad I'll happily come along, but can we bring the man harem? Can we just? It's fine. You can't put them in the prison in the basement. I mean, could you just like lock them in a nice house? Free will to go around and like, you know, like a prison, but like free roam with the like, you know, big walls, you know, guards, but like, you know, so they can go outside and train and like play and shit. I don't want them locked in a dungeon. That'd just be sad. The man harem's kind of like a prison. Like, you're not allowed to leave. It's like Hotel California. Once you check in, you can check in anytime you like, but you can never leave. Like, you can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave, but whatever. Like, I'm just saying, though. Like, you can try to leave. It's not happening. You come in, that's it. You don't get... Unless I vote you out of the fucking man harem, because, like, I don't know. But once you're in, you just stay here. But it's a good place. It's fun. I like it here. Everybody likes it here. In case you can't tell, I feel better than I have in a long time today. Like, kind of energized. So, like, good God. Anyway. Which is surprising, because I had to get up extremely early for work and be on boring-ass meetings. And I had to move a fuck ton of shit around my house for getting furniture delivered. Probably some point when you're watching this. No. No, this is going up too soon. But anyway, like for those 2 weeks I can't record or whatnot. Maybe even more now, because who knows when they're gonna, so this is not good. This is gonna be bad. There might be gaps. That's all I'm saying. Because I was prepared to not be able to record for 2 weeks, and I was like, that's fine. It'll just be hard to kind of catch up, and then it's like, well, now the furniture might not be able, it's going to be 10 to 7, it could be like up to 10 days, and it's like, well, then that's 3 weeks out from where I was expecting. Oh my God. So then it's like my mom would leave and then come back, and then it's like I would only have like a day or two to like record. So they better not fucking, oh my God. God, they need to come during that week, because like I can't, anyway. So there would just be gaps after this, between this and Tomomori's route, which is just going to be hard enough. It's going to be a month before I can record his route to begin with. And then it would be even longer. Like, I'm not going to remember anything. So, well, whatever. And there's so many games coming out, and I'm like, I'm putting the pressure on myself. Like, oh my God, and then this came out, and this, and then we have I have like 4 games, and then when are we playing these? I'm not complaining that they're localizing so much that I can't keep up, because I'm happy about that. I'd rather have such a huge backlog and be like, there's like 10 games in the backlog, and they just keep getting more than, you know, we have nothing to play. Like, you know? Like, I like having the backlog. Well, I mean, like, we have a backlog technically with, like some like games on Steam and stuff, but like the top tier Axis and Idea Factory games, those ones, like, we're gonna get behind, and I'm excited about it. Like, excited for this backlog. We are never playing Amnesia later in crowd, FYI, because like I'm never gonna get a chance to play Amnesia Memories. But I doubt we're gonna. I thought about playing it on the channel again, but I don't think it's gonna happen, because we've already got 2 games in the backlog. plus another one's coming out at the end of this month. That's going to be 3, and that's not counting Amnesia Later Crowd. So we're like and then we would have to play Memories for never going to happen. So anyway, that's going to be a long ways out. Just FYI. You have time to get Amnesia and play Later in Crowd before I will get to play it, or we'll play it here. So it's just unfortunate, but you're going to get a little FOMO here, okay? Because we're missing out. But the game's been around for a while, so we've missed out a lot. Anyway. The eastern provinces, including Hitachi and and Shinano, are now under our control. I can't read. And the west is still entirely under the rule of the Heike.
Even if they lose all the eastern provinces, they still have ground in Shikoku, Kyushu, and Shikoku and Ise.
Wow, that's a lot of words. Hopefully I read the ball right, but...
Yes, but an unexpected opportunity has presented itself here. Kyoto still seems to be in a state of confusion and turmoil with the unexpected death of Kiyomori.
So they know. I was like, do we know yet?
And indeed, like the capital, it seems the Heike family too has been thrown into chaos.
I mean, that's kind of what happens when your dad dies. I'm just saying, or like in some uncles and like just a leader of a family. I'm just saying, legit, when my dad died, our family was kind of thrown into chaos because like it's your whole life. It just fucking changes. It's, you know. Granted, I don't think Shigehiro and Tomomori like care that much, like normal people, but like, you know, I'm just saying.
Kiyomori was the leader of the Heike family. Suppose it's only natural they'd be so confused.
I see. It's like catchphrase.
Frankly, sir, I'm more concerned about the movements of Yoshinaka.
Are we gonna have to kill him again?
After raising an army in Kiso, he seems to be taking advantage of the Heike confusion and is closing in on Kyoto as we speak.
Yoshinaka? Well, that's good, isn't it? It'll further reduce Heike's strength for us.
Yes, it seems the Heike are sending an army to defeat Yoshinaka.
All the Heike fight with Yoshinaka, we can gain strength here in Kamakura, far away from the capital.
Right. Once Yoshinaka's defeated by the Heike, we'll make our move. I'll begin the necessary preparations for the next battle.
I like how he's like, once Yoshinaka's defeated by the Heike, because that's gonna happen. Like, we know it's not, but it's just funny that they're just like, she can't handle it. And yet, that psychopath fucking handles it.
The next battle. Yes. The battle at Fuji River was a great victory for us. Let us continue like this so the next battle follows suit.
The victory last time was thanks to the efforts of Spacey. Her magic demon dragon powers.
Lord Spacey. I didn't get the chance to see him fight, but I've heard nothing but wild claims from the men. They said his movements were so extraordinary it was as though he was possessed by some god of war.
Could be possible, we don't know.
A god of war.
I was skeptical as to what I'd seen was true. That sound like we're missing, does it? I mean, it sounds awkward. Anyway.
Well, it seems his power is real. Although he looked very unstable using it. It seems that Lord Spacey has grown quite attached to you. Makes sense. Boy's never known family before. If he wants to work himself to death for you, I say let him.
That's so mean! And he's saying it with a smile on his face! You're such a douche! God, this guy.
Really, I plan to have him use his powers in the next battle, too. I have to win, whatever it takes. I'll do anything.
It's so funny because, like, so what he basically is saying is like, yeah, no, I don't care if fucking Spacey kills himself fucking fighting for me, that's fine. I have to win. And he's willing to sacrifice us. And I kind of like that because it kind of makes him a bit of a dick. Right now you're like, whoa! Oh, we love you so much and you're such a douche! But it fits his character because in every other route, he's always been like stone cold and kind of an asshole. And you know what I mean? He's never really given a fuck about us. But it's always been like, well, he's cold and calculating and over there, and it's like, well, we don't know him. And you get into his rat and you're like, no, that's basically him. And even though we're like, brother, I love you, brother, I'll do anything for you, brother, he basically like kicks us. We're like a fucking dog. We're like an abused dog. I mean, he's not being mean to us, but like, he's waiting for it. He's basically like, it's okay, you can go die for me, and like, I'll kick you when you're down, dog. Like, I mean, we're just like so excited to see him, and we think our brother's great and swell, and he wouldn't hurt us, and he's just like, you can die for me, that's fine. Which is perfect, because then, you know, all of a sudden he's gonna flip the fucking switch is gonna flip, and he's gonna be like, no, wait, I can't let you die, because he's gonna be in love with us, and that's kind of awesome. I like it. I like it. All cold and calculating and evil, totally willing to let us die, and then he's just gonna be like, I was gonna let you die for me, but I can't live without you, and it's gonna be like, fucking drama moment. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Okay, saying. He's gonna go from like cold and like emotionless to like he's gonna snap and just be like the most melodramatic, passionate person ever. It's gonna be the Van Helsing effect, basically. Like, he was just like angry and mean and cold. Of course, our brother was just a little less emotionless. Like, Van Helsing was angry, you know what I mean? But he was still like pretty much the cold, calculating robot. And you were like, just let me, goddammit! And then when he did, he lost his shit and he was just like clinging to you, like fucking like, no, leave! Like just flopping all over you like wet noodles. You're like, okay, could you just, are you okay? Simmer down. And that's what we like, so, you know. Slap some glasses on him, and he's our brunette Van Helsing. There you go. Yes, of course. See, even Kakatoki agrees.
Speaking of which, what's Spacey been up to lately?
Same as ever, making lots of noise with his vassals. Pains me to see such poor discipline from one such as your brother.
Hey! True. So true.
They were training by the sea today. My goodness, were they loud.
I see.
Literally his fucking catchphrase. He got that tattooed on his ass. I see.
Is there anything else to report, Kakatoki?
No, sir, that's everything.
Alright, you're free to go then. I'm going out for a bit.
Like, to the sea? Where to, sir?
I'm just gonna go stretch my legs for a bit down by the sea to pick seashells with my friends.
I see! In that case, training on the beach must be very good for strengthening your legs and feet.
Makes sense. You have to use a lot of strength just to keep your footing.
Takes more energy than your average workout. Plus, I'll bet it gives you more endurance, too.
There's so many benefits. So how about a round-robin sparring tournament?
Hey,
that's a great idea.
It sounds like a pretty tough workout worth doing.
Let's make it interesting. How about whoever comes in first gets a prize?
It's a kiss from me! Whoa, 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 are we getting gay here? Yeah, I'm into it. A prize, huh? What should it be? I can't think of anything good for us to bet.
How about whoever wins gets to be rewarded by Lord Spacey?
See what I'm saying? I can know how these chuckle fucks operate. I love them.
What does that mean?
Like, cause Shungan know. Okay, Shungan and Benkei know, but they're over there like, wait. Everybody else is like, Lord Spacey will give us a kiss, and then they're over there like, did they don't. Benkei's like, wait, but they don't know? Because Benkei probably forgot. Not the brightest green. And Shungan's like, this is... I mean, no, but okay. I mean,
You mean I could have him praise me for a job well done? Yes, that would make me very happy.
Benkei's so sweet and innocent. He's the little cinnamon bun, isn't he?
Not just that. If you're gonna be asking for something, it's gotta be that. Laying your head in his lap like a pillow.
That's so oddly, specifically, slightly romantic. What the? And she's gonna be like, oh my god, that's so embarrassing. But think about it. It's just two men. It's also slightly awkward. I love it. It's just slightly awkward regardless.
Ooh, he could cook me dinner.
Or massage my back.
I love this game so much. So gay. It's in the best possible way. I love it so goddamn much. I love how they just don't care. They're like, whatevs. I shouldn't even say that, because, like, you should be able to, like, all of these things, like cooking dinner for someone, and, like, whatever. Like, but it is a little, like, even if you're, like, a straight man and a straight woman, you're like, that's oddly romantic. Laying your head in my lap. I wouldn't let just anybody lay their head in my lap. You know what I mean? Like, maybe, like, family or something, but, like, just a casual acquaintance, I would be like, that's a little, it's crossing a line. Massaging your back, that's a little bit, you know what I mean? I mean, I guess between bros, fine. But it's like, they're oddly romantic kind of things that they're doing, and you're like, they do think that she's a man, so, like, they're either just, like, really, really close friends, or the game is like, let's make it oddly romantic thing, so it seems a little like, you're like, whoa! It's getting hot in here, and you think I'm a man. You know what I mean? They know what we want. They know. Oh my god. Huh? What?
Just what in the hell
How are you guys talking about? See, and these two are like, huh, it's inappropriate for a man and a woman. I don't know, it was like, that's why it's two dudes. It's cool.
How shameful! And this is utterly disrespectful to our lord. Sir, please forgive them.
No, it's...
Oh, come on, brother. Surely you got something you want the Lord to do for you.
Guys, simmer down.
Of course not. It'd be rude to expect a reward from our lord. But if allowed, I'd love to spend a moment of peace and quiet with him in a beautiful garden.
I mean, like, I know, because, like, honestly, like, two dudes should be able to hang out in a pretty garden and talk about the pretty flowers or the pretty butterflies and not be gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. Men can like pretty things, too. But it's just because, like, you just, the stereotypes are right together. You're like, what? That's... Oh, right. You know, we have a way to go. I mean, even personally, like, this is a little, like... But their game is purposely picking things that are like, this would be extremely, like, cute and romantic and sweet if it were a man and a woman doing it. Like, oh my god, it's almost like a little date. Like, you're gonna go to an amusement park together. And these two bros are doing it, and you're like, it's just... Because they know. They're like, we're gonna make it seem a little, like, are there... You just have a little bit of a crush on me. And you think I'm a guy, which is cute, because you don't even give a shit. It's like the Noritsune effect. Like, everybody is a little bit bisexual in this, and I just kind of fucking like it. Like, I mean, they're bro dates, so, like, it's not romantic, but yet, since it's in a romance Otome game, it's a little fucking romantic. You know? I just like it. I don't know. It warms my cold dead heart. It's hilarious.
What kind of answer is that? That's not fair. That's right. You're thinking exactly like we are.
That's not true at all. You lot are just disgraceful.
Will you guys cut it? Everyone, just calm down.
What's going on here?
Brother, they were like, oh, because we were just deciding on the weird gay shit we were going to go do. We were going to hold hands and skip through a field. You want to come? I like how the music got really ominous. It was like, do like goofy music. Now it's like, dun. You know what's going to happen, though? We're going to be like, oh, so we were just going to have a thing, and then we're going to explain the round robin fighting, and then whoever wins gets prize, and he's going to be like, I'm in. And then he's gonna fucking win. And then we're gonna have to do something oddly, weirdly romantic with our brother. I'm just saying.
Lord Yoritomo!
My brother looked very stern. He always looks that way. This is his happy face. You actually, this could be his overjoyed expression. You don't know.
What's all the fuss about?
I'm sorry. It's nothing. With the appearance of my brother, the once noisy beach became dead silent. Oh, we were having a good time before you showed up.
Spacey, we need to talk. Come with me.
Yes. Is he angry?
Shinao.
My lord.
You guys go ahead and head back without me. As I was about to leave with my brother, Takatsuna called out from behind me.
Lord Yoritomo, we're the ones who are making so much noise. Please don't be angry with Lord Spacey. Yeah, we're the bad guys here.
Indeed, my lord was rather quiet through the whole thing.
Everyone, it's all right.
Lord Spacey, I'm sorry we made so much noise. Let me make it up to you. If there's anything you want or anything you need, just let me know. I'll get my hands on it.
Meanwhile, he's got exclamation points, so he's absolutely screaming. Although Takatsuna screams anyway, the way I do his voice. Poor kid.
Takatsuna, what are you talking about?
Yes, really, you don't need to do anything like that.
But
Felt rather bad for Takatsuna. It seemed so desperate to apologize. Yoritomo's over there like, are you supposed to work for me? And he's like, I'm sorry, man. Spacey's just cooler than you. Spacey's just really nice and cute and adorable, and you're just kind of mean. Everybody likes us better. Yoritomo, everybody's coming to my man harem. You want a piece of this, you're gonna get in my man harem too. Sorry. This is the way it works. Alright, Takatsuna, can I ask you for one favor when I get back? Now that you mention it, there's something I'd like you to get for me.
Really? Alright, anything. Just let me know.
Alright, when I get back then. He's just like, what? He never gets me anything. I ask and he refuses.
Lord Yoritomo, please don't be upset.
Let's go. He is upset. He's hurt. He's probably crying inside. He's just not allowed to show it on his face. Right. I followed my brother into the room and sat down in front of him. Yet he remained silent. He said he wanted to talk to me. Must be about all the noise we were making on the beach. It's not. A long silence fell between us. The last time we talked like this, my brother was waiting for me to speak up. But this time he said he had something he wanted to talk to me about. But since I was the one who was being so loud, perhaps I should be the one to speak first and apologize. You know, he's sitting there dead silent, just staring, and she's over here like with a look on her face, like just like the thoughts running across her face as she's tossing her head back and forth, pondering. Internal monologuing. Preparing to speak, I straightened my posture. Brother, I'm very sorry about earlier. I know you must be very busy, and the noise we were making before must have distracted you, and
I'm not upset about that.
Huh?
You'll just assume that on your own.
Oh, see. Well, because, you know, you came to the beach, you looked really happy, so we assumed you were overjoyed. What did you want to talk to me about then?
I thought I'd better update you on the situation around us.
Situation?
We're in a three-way struggle for power. Our army is located in the east, Yoshinaka's army is in Kiso, and the Heike are in Kyoto. Additionally, a ruler of the Heike, Kiyomori, is dead.
Kiyomori is... what? The absolute ruler of the Heike, their most powerful and influential member. With Kiyomori dead, things are going to move quickly. Then, brother...
Yoshinaka wants to take advantage of this chaos and attack the Heike in Kyoto at once. We'll continue to lay low here. Once the battle between the Heike and Yoshinaka's finished, we'll make our move.
So the war will begin again. Another battle, like the one at Fuji River. I think it's funny, the war will begin again! I mean, it wasn't really technically over. Like, did you think it was just going to magically stop now? Like, we had one battle, it's done, right? No, that's not how it works. At that moment, memories from the previous battle came flooding to my mind. I unconsciously clenched my fist. Down, it's okay. I won't let that happen again. Yes, you will.
It's impossible to know when the time to move will come. You must be ready to leave at any time.
Understood. I bowed my head as I spoke. I could feel my brother's gaze on me. Is there something else he wants to say? I waited for a moment, but he didn't speak. Should I leave or... brother... Then he spoke.
As I was saying...
Yes.
What do you want?
I had no idea what he was talking about.
Earlier, when you spoke to Takatsuna, you said you needed something. didn't want anything when I said I'd give you a reward. So what are you going to get from Takatsuna?
It's like he's jealous. I love it. He doesn't realize it. First of all, you knew he was a little jealous when Takatsuna was like, "Oh my god, don't yell at Spacey," and he's like, "Excuse me?" Takatsuna was like, "It was all our fault." I'm like, so, "Spacey, I'll do anything to make it up to you," and he's over there like, "Don't you work for me? What the fuck?" He's like jealous that Takatsuna is giving us all the attention. He's like, "You're supposed to work for me," and you like, "Spacey, what the hell?" You know that fucking like irked him. He was like, "Oh, it pains me. If I knew how to express emotion, I would express pain, but I don't understand how to do that, right?" And now he's like, "I offered to give you something and you said no, but you want something from Takatsuna. What the fuck?" He's dying inside. You can see it all on his face. I love it. I love it because you're like, he's so churning with jealousy inside. Jealous that Takatsuna's like giving us attention and favors and begging for his forgiveness for getting us in trouble. And he's like, "Wait a minute, you work for me though." And now he's mad that we're like asking Takatsuna for shit. And he's like, "I offered you like whatever you wanted and you went to Takatsuna? What the fuck?" Like, he just doesn't know what it feels like or how to express it. It's just inside. That's where it's gonna snap later, and then he's gonna become a fucking pile of wet noodles. Oh god, it's so funny. That's...
What do you want? I'll get it for you.
No, thank you. This is not gonna make it better. I can't. Oh god.
What?
I'll just get it from Takatsuna. This is the emotional turmoil this is gonna cause in this man.
So you won't accept a gift from me, but you'll accept one from Takatsuna.
Well, it's... This is tearing him apart. He looks rather upset. He's capable of looking upset. You have to know how much he is really upset if he looks it. I'm just saying.
Fine. You can go then.
We're getting something from him to... Because you know it's going to be like the seashell necklace thing. We're getting something from Takatsuna so that we can make a necklace or something for our brother. That's what's going to be like. This is why I couldn't tell you that I needed string. It's like, because you'd be... What do you need it for? No reason. Gonna make a necklace. Why? Just shut up and stop asking! You're gonna ruin the surprise. Exactly why we're not gonna tell him what it is. Yes, my lord. Please excuse me. He's so jealous. It's tearing him apart. Love it.
Lord Spacey, are you alright? My lord, I'm sorry. It was all our fault.
Everyone, it's all right. My brother wasn't upset at all. Well, except for when he was mad that I was getting a gift from Takatsuna and I wouldn't let him give me one. He was pretty upset about that. But like, whatever.
Is that so? And then why did he come to talk to you?
Well, told them everything.
What? Kiyomori is...
I can't believe it. But then again, he is human after all. And nobody lives forever.
Are you sure about that?
So Lord Yoritomo told you to keep your guard up and be ready to leave at any moment?
Pretty much.
You have to be ready too, Tadanobu.
Why are you looking at me? I know. And it's no joke. Spacey may get in real trouble if you're not ready to go.
Why are they picking on him?
I know.
Aw, poor Tadanobu. Poor baby. You don't have to worry about me so much, but my brother's right. We don't know how things are gonna shake out. We have to be ready for whatever comes next. Whatever comes next. You think we're gonna have to fight again?
Duh.
Hi, I know, buddy. I'll get you in a little bit.
I don't see how that could be avoided.
How are you okay with that? I'm fine.
My lord, I know you want to help Lord Yoritomo, but don't overdo it.
What are you talking about? I came all this way to fight for the Genji. I'll do whatever my brother commands me. I'll do whatever I can to win the war.
Or what if what happens last time happens again? Lord Yoritomo's treating you like a tool. All he cares about is defeating the enemy.
Don't you dare, Bat Bird! We do not make that noise! I told you I will get you soon! You simmer down! Bat Bird.
Can't you see? He's just using you. Are you just gonna keep letting him do that?
Yeah. Shungen, I know everyone cares about me, and I'm grateful for that. But Lord Yoritomo's the leader of the Minamoto clan and my only brother. I want to be of aid to him. I want to protect him. I also believe that this war will lead to the downfall of the Heike and, ultimately, to a better world.
My lord. I'm going to cool off for a bit.
Yeah, you should. You go do that. Shungen...
Leave Shungen to me. I'll take care of him.
Good boy, Benkei. Thanks, Benkei.
But, my lord, I know exactly how Shungen feels. I feel the same way.
I see. Benkei followed Shungen out of the room.
Lord Yoritomo's very strict. That's just because he's focused on achieving his goal.
Hold on. Shit, I don't think I'm furniture. It was a family text, so I was like, hold on, wait a minute. Like, anyway.
Some people say he's ruthless, but I think he's just extremely motivated to defeat the Heike.
Well, overthrowing the Heike is not a task that can be achieved with anything less.
I know. He's been living under the shadow of his father's defeat since he was 14 years old. That's something I'll never be able to understand. But I want to try, and I want to bring comfort to him. Takatsuna, do you remember what we talked about earlier? The favor, I mean?
Oh, that's right. What do you want?
So, I was thinking... Good luck, charm.
Stop!
I didn't want to scream too loud, but I also needed to scream very loudly.
What power Spacey has? Well needed in future fights against the Heike. Will he be able to do it again in the next battle?
Wonder. Well, if you're in danger, I will. Because I'm in love with you. But I don't know that yet. Not fully. Screaming and the death sound effects are just a lot of fun, you know?
Shinao, if he keeps that up, he's going to collapse. If he collapses, so be it. Oh, yes, that's right. If he's gonna collapse, then so be it. Let him serve my aims until then.
Yeah, see, I love this. He's so cold and heartless, doesn't give a crap about us really at all. Totally, absolutely using us, and then there's gonna come a point where he's just gonna, like, totally be in love with us and just like, but no, wait, I mean, I was, but that's not what I want anymore. It's gonna kill him when we do collapse. He's gonna, like, literally lose his shit. It's gonna be great.
Just stay focused on the goal.
Brother, are you asleep already?
Spacey?
Sorry, I know it's late. If you're tired, I can come back tomorrow.
Oh, no, I don't mind. I'm in.
This is where we're gonna give him a gift. Oh god! Sorry for bothering you like this.
What's wrong?
I have something for you.
Something for me? Oh, what is it?
Or, and this is gonna be the pivoting point, right? He was like, yeah, so be it if my brother dies fighting for me. I don't give a shit. And then we're gonna be like, here, I made you a pretty shell necklace to keep you safe, because I love you, brother. And he's gonna be like, shit. Something hurts at my chest. The fuck? What is this pain? Kakatoki right here. What hurts you? And he's like, that's your heart, you ass. And he's like, what? Oh, it's gonna slowly start the thaw, and he's not gonna want us to die, and he's not gonna want to. It's gonna just, it's the pivoting point right here. This. We're awkwardly giving him this goofy shell necklace you make. You know that's what it is.
What is this?
It's a good luck charm. Takatsuna said that people sometimes wear shells as good luck charms around their necks. The shells on the beach here are so beautiful. I tried to find a small one that wouldn't get in the way too much.
Takatsuna. Well then, what you wanted him to get you was...
So you know he's like, I was all jealous for nothing. Oh, that's so cute. Stop it. The game hurts my heart. I can't breathe. Oh. Yeah, the string to make the necklace. I couldn't find one that was just right, so I asked Takatsuna if he had better luck. It was a surprise for you, so I couldn't very well ask you to get this string.
Told you. Oh, we're so awkward nerdy, but I love it.
Oh, and our brother's gonna be like, this is the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me.
Why did you make this for me?
To keep you safe in the battles to come, because you're my brother and I love you. Like, she doesn't throw that in there, but I really wish she would. Because then he's gonna be like, oh. Well, what can I say? I am self-motivated and opinionated. I'm afraid that I'll never get trained out of me. Besides, even if what I said upsets you, that's better than you getting yourself killed. All this is flashing back and he's like, and I'm gonna let this boy die for me. And all they want is to take care of me as their older brother. I love how totally one-sided it is, our love, and then all of a sudden the scales are gonna even out. They're slow. This little necklace is just putting a lot of weight over there, and then...
You said you were afraid I was going to die.
Of course. I know how strong you are. You're stronger than me, but I still want to protect you. And, actually, I put my hand into my kimono and pulled out another shell necklace. Actually, I made one for myself. It's almost exactly the same as yours. Oh my god! We have best brother necklace! The thing is if the little necklace that we made for him wasn't like, thawing my cold dead heart, and then we're like, I have a matching one. He's like, that's so cute. Wait, stop it. Oh. We're teaching the robot how to feel. I love it. It's silly, really, but I thought, maybe if I wore the same charm as you, I don't know, maybe I'd somehow feel more connected to you. This is all worming in there. It's just worming in there. It's gonna light his heart on fire. I love it so much. We just keep hammering it in, don't we?
Connected. To me.
Yeah, we're brothers after all. As usual, my brother fell silent. And that's where he's gonna go find that we're not brothers, because he's like, I'm in love with you, and you can't be related to me, so... Oh, wait, we're not actually related! Oh, and you're a girl, that helps too. I mean, I didn't care, but... This was a dumb idea. How childish. My brother must be so annoyed. Come to think of it, with all his fame, my brother must have a ton of beautiful good luck charms from people all over Japan. I instantly felt my face flush with embarrassment, and I unconsciously withdrew my hand. I'm sorry, this was stupid. Just forget about...
What are you doing?
We gotta get a CG. Huh? I want a CG. My brother grabbed my wrist as I began to put his necklace back in my pocket.
What are you doing? You said it was for me, right?
Yeah, but...
Put it on.
What? Oh my god, we need a CG of us putting the necklace on our brother. I just need a little wistful look in his eyes.
I'd like to wear it now. Please put it on.
I like how he's like, put it on me. Excuse me, do it your damn... You know what, I'll do it for you. Anything to be able to touch you. You want it?
Well, that's what I said. I'll hurry up and put it on.
All right. Oh my god, please. Oh, come on. My brother bowed his head slightly toward me, inviting me to put the necklace around his neck. Should I go around or... I was thinking of going behind him to put it on. He didn't answer. I guess I'll just put it on from the front, and then we're going to be, like, really up close and personal with him. All right. On my knees, I moved toward my brother and spread the cord of the necklace from side to side around his neck. Yeah, there we go. That's it. It's such a cute little necklace. I love it. It's so pretty. Anyway, yeah, this is... Yeah, look at the fucking intensity in his goddamn eyes. I kind of wanted a wistful look, and this is like a lustful look. Look at this. We're like awkwardly putting a necklace around a handsome brother, and then he's over there like... This is too much for my heart. This is proof I do not have a heart condition, because I would be fucking dead sometimes with some of these scenes. Like, look at this shit. Look at just the intensity in this fucking face right now. Jesus Christ. How do you know? She's over there like, he's my brother, but I'm kind of into him. I know, right? Right? It's weird. But, like, we know, so it's okay. But, like, if we didn't know, and we thought that they were related, you'd be like, yeah, no, I get it, because I'm sorry, but if I'm putting a necklace on you and you're looking at me like that, I'm gonna get the wrong idea. I can't quite tie the string. The more I thought I had to tie it quickly, the more nervous I got, and the more nervous I got, the more my hand shook. Almost got it. I felt so embarrassed with my arms around my brother like that. It's like I was hugging him. Right? And she's only nervous and awkward because she's totally into him and she doesn't realize it. Brother's face was very close to mine, and his flowing hair tickled my cheeks. I could feel my face turning bright red. Heart's pounding. I'm sure even my brother can hear it, which, again, is like her being, like, totally into him and not realizing it. I love it. It's so awkward. I don't finish tying this necklace soon. I think my heart's going to explode and I'm going to die from embarrassment. We're so close that I could feel his breath as my brother spoke.
Now that I see you up close, you and I don't look at all alike. You have a face like a woman.
Waiting for that one to come up. I'm like, we don't really look alike. You kind of look like a girl. Rude. What? Really? Brother, what a silly thing to say. I managed to tie the cord and hurriedly remove myself from him. You should be like, I get that a lot. Yeah, I get that a lot. Instead of being like, what, that's silly. Because that makes it sound like you're, what, a woman? No, I'm not, that's crazy. Instead of being like, I get that a lot. You know, you're not the first person that's told me that. I get that a lot. And then just look kind of bummed about it, and then you'd be like, oh, I hurt his feeling. I'm just saying, you gotta learn how to cover. Well, what do you think? My brother looked down at the necklace.
Not bad.
With that, he tucked the necklace below his clothing and next to his chest. That's where we'd like to be. Next to his chest. You come here for this shit, right? I'm so glad you like it. I was truly happy that he accepted the gift from me. I pray that it will, in some small way, protect you, brother. If we get separated on the battlefield, I'll be relying on this necklace to keep you safe. And I have the same one, so no matter what, we'll always be by each other's side.
I see.
It's gonna be like some cute lovers thing later. You can always count on me to be there for you, brother. Always. You never have to face things alone. It's like we're saying all of this, and he's just over there like, I'm using you like a tool, but it's gonna worm. We dug a little hole in his heart with this little necklace, right, with a little shell-shaped fucking hole, and then now it's just being filled in with all of this shit that we're saying to him, and then all of a sudden it's gonna explode. He's just holding it in there until it explodes. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, man. After I spoke my solemn promise to him, I bowed. Sorry again for visiting so late. Now, if you'll excuse me... I love it so much. Anyway, this is a perfect place to stop. So... Oh! Chapter 8! Listen, bitches! We only have 5 chapters left. We're more than halfway through the route now because there's only 12, so... Anyway, but... That doesn't mean we're halfway through playing because it's going to take... The last chapters take longer. But anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.